Hello and welcome to everyone, guys. Cowboy speaking. Won't be going pretty much live this time as I have to break down this PFL season. I will try to be as quick as possible. I know that you see it's pretty much not the greatest slide today, but I'll try to get into the spirit of things, and this cap is maybe creating some issues, but no worries, guys. Everything gonna get resolved. As right now, I have to tell you that the PFL Challenger Series gets back with 4 fights, and I'm gonna go with the betting odds and everything that goes around. First fight is between Chris Nixon and Nathan Pierce. Chris Nixon riding a score of 2-0, 6'1" fighter out of Palm Coast, Florida. This guy is training at Pete White Boxing MMA. Well, we got Mike Davis as a teammate. This means the guy knows to strike, and Mike Davis is a heck of a striker. Chris Nixon fought at bare knuckle, where he lost to RJ Summerlin. I mean, he fought at game bred fighting. He fought at boxing. Holds 2 back-to-back UFC, back-to-back MMA wins. Now gonna meet Nathan Pierce, 3-1-0, Nathan 2 Bill Pierce. 5'9", he's a smaller fighter out of Louisville, Kentucky, area 502 fighter. Let me see. Nicholas Malcolm. He's not training with the famous guy. Zach Davis. I know who is Zach Davis. For now, I only watched one fight of Nathan Pierce. That was the one where he choked out Branko Busic. He destroyed Corey Holbrook. He was better than Gabriel Mota. Lost to Jaden Tolker. Well, it's not a fight where I know much about the fighters. This is one of rare situations where I don't have enough info. Like Chris Nixon is the favorite, which is understandable considering the fact that Nathan Pierce suffered one loss. He's coming from a smaller gym. It should be natural. Nixon never been finished in the UFC, and his submission defense, from what I've seen, should be good. And Nathan Pierce is mostly based around submission game, ground game. So Nixon to win is fine. Let me see. Chris Nixon to win is -205. I back that up. Closer one. Nixon decision. I think Nixon decision could be a good way to go here. I do agree that could be a good decision, like Nixon via decision. Now the next fight, we got only 4 fights on the card. Carlos Al versus Sokratis Pierre. I got another fighter out of Haiti, so that's great. This is becoming a global sport. Carlos the Lion Leal, 14-3 is his score. 5'11", 74.5 inches, Thai Brazil fighter fighting out of Curitiba, Parana, Brazil at LFA. He fought against Diego Diaz and Duran Carlos, and I've seen him destroying both of them. He outworked Duran Carlos at Bellator. He defeated Mikhail Nika. This guy is not slowing down. Believe me, this guy not gonna slow down, and he's very, very talented for long wars, and that's actually his specialty. On the other side, Sokratis, the sound of chaos, the sound of chaos. Pierre, 12'6", 6'0". He's a bit taller than Carlos Al, but this is a very, very small advantage, very small advantage on his end. He's fighting out of Tallahassee, Florida. At Icon Fighting Federation, he choked out Harry Stevenson. He was better than Greg Ellis, but lost to Tyler Hill. At Island Knights, lost to Preston Parsons, who's now competing at UFC via rear naked choke. Lost to Elvin Leon Brito via rear naked choke. Lost to Brock Weaver via submission, then choked him out in the rematch. So this guy was having a hard time with the UFC names, and he also defeated Michael Lilly via anaconda choke, but I just think he'll hardly finish Carlos Leal. I would give advantage to Carlos Leal. I also think Leal is a better striker than Sokratis Pierre, so let me see. Carlos Leal to win is... How much is... I think Leal to win works for me. Leal, Carlos Leal, Miranda, -300. -300. Additional. Pick Carlos Leal inside the distance. that could be a good way to go from what I'd see. Down the line, one Eastermon. How are you, Otis? How's everything doing, man? Need to do those picks predictions. I'm also gonna break down another event. How are you doing? How's Bucky doing? Now the next one is between Delano Taylor and Mark Martin. Delano the Postman, Taylor 7-1-0. 6 foot tall, fighting out of Dania Beach, and 6 back-to-back wins the Titan FC. This guy demolishes everybody, choked out Michael Lilly, Michal Cora, Luis Gonzalez, Carlos Matos, Marcus Edwards. He dominates the Titan FC, and Mark Showtime Martin 7-1-0, 6 foot tall, out of MMA Lab, great wrestler out of Phoenix, Arizona. While at LFA, he outworked Renato Valente and Matthew Cohun. Matthew Cohun used to be a guest of mine. He was also better than Tony Grant. He defeated Eric Montano, so this is hard fight to pick, and bookies are favoring Delano Taylor, but from what I've seen, Mark Martin is not an easy guy to deal with, definitely. Benga, that's awesome. From what I've seen, Mark Martin is not an easy guy to deal with, so I would like to stay away from a straight pick here. Mark Martin fight starts around 3 or goes over 2.5. Straight pick, go upset. I would go with the upset Martin for plus 180. I would go for the upset. Thank you, Otis. Now, the next fight, Jarrah Hussein Al-Silawi. That guy was a former Brave CF champion. Jarrah Al-Silawi is gonna fight Michael Lilly. Michael Lilly is heavily underestimated, 7'6". Welterweight. He used to be my guest on 2 occasions, MMA Masters fighter. He trains with Ricardo Llamas, Anthony Rocco Martin, Colby Chaos Covington, Nate Landwehr, Ilya Topuria. I mean, he comes out of a very, very good gym, and Michael Lilly was having ups and downs after that loss to Delano Taylor. He hasn't fought since. He destroyed Kendall St. Louis via dangerous punch in 2020, and we've seen that. We've seen that victory against Kendall St. Louis. In the beginning of his career, Lilly was having ups and downs, but his cardio is extremely good. Tomasz Leszek, Lav Valdivia, Jose Caceres. He destroyed all of them via great wrestling and great cardio. Was losing to Jason Jackson, Nico Price. But I am worried because of this loss to Sokratis Pierre via submission. I hope he improved his submission defense. Al-Silawi is a striker, brutally good striker with okay submissions. But I'm not saying like he's a striking specialist, you know. He's excellent striker for Brave CF, and he used to be a Brave CF champion. Carl Booth floored him at Cage Warriors, but he defeated Ann Davis via submission. He lost to Muhammad Fakhreddin, but I'm afraid because he defeated Artem Rezhnikov, he outworked Carl Booth at Brave CF, Daniela Skatitsi, David Bear, Tahar Hadbi. They're all good fighters. This guy destroyed Carlston Harris. A guy who destroys Carlston Harris and Abduragimov deserves respect. Against Ismail Nordiev, Nordiev was the favorite, and Al-Silawi destroyed him pretty much easily. It was an easy mission for Al-Silawi. Everybody expected a 5-round war, but those leg kicks made a big problem for his opponents. So I would like to say Michael Lilly to win, but unfortunately Al-Silawi is destroying everybody. In the best case scenario, Michael Lilly can go the distance. I don't see him knock flooring Al-Silawi. I mean, Carl Booth's punch is something that happens once in like a year or two, those kind of punches. And Al-Silawi found a way to stay away from it. He's got a good pressure, good movement, great movement. Unfortunately, I'm a fan of Michael Lilly, but I'm going with Al-Silawi to win. Al-Silawi to win for minus 500, or Al-Silawi versus Lilly not to go the distance. That could also be an okay pick for me. So I'm not going to talk much about this event. There are many other events that I should break down, but I just wanted to release my picks on this event, and I'm gonna release LFA picks a bit later. Then tonight I'm going live for a UFC discussion, and don't forget to join. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, everyone, and in like maybe 10 minutes I might go live again.